What's up, family? Welcome back to Random TV Reviews. I'm your boy, Stanley.
I'm Lynette. Let's just say this. I could have continued my nap. I was sleeping, like lights out, gone, dead to the bed. And I woke up for this. It's called blah, 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 in Miami. Because we don't know what that is. But we start off with over at Kenya's house. Kenya, what she call it? Moore Manor?
Something like that.
It's coming along.
Yeah, coming along real good.
Yeah, so we got Sheree and Candy. They don't push on down there like Justin J say. Candy got her Michael Jackson umbrella because it's raining on the inside of the house. So, you know, they do a little shade against each other. Kenya was like, yeah, I've done this in 2 months. And you've been building yours for, what, 4 years? Sheree was like, it ain't been 4 years. And I was like, it's been 4 years.
It's been a long time.
It's probably been longer than 4 years. Because we're on season 8. Yeah, so that's about 4 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. But I ain't player hating, though. You know, especially you trying to build that joint without having no mortgage. Take as long as you need.
I'm not going to touch that because I have a different idea of what it... Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. I mean, think about it, though.
No, I understand. I agree with what you're saying. But at the same time, you're building this big, huge estate when your kids are getting ready to leave the nest. Like when she built the house, they were in high school.
Oh, so you look... Okay,
I'm like, it's not a real house for just living. This is a statement house.
Yeah.
Which is taking way longer than it could have if you had lived and built it beyond, you know, within your means. You know?
Now, I'm not sure if she's trying to do it without a mortgage or not, but it's ever seemed like.
Whatever she's trying to do, it's not working.
Yeah.
But, so Kenya and Portia, they decided they want to do a redo of this here boat trip, and I'm over it. But they're going to Miami. Who doesn't love a nice Miami trip? Hello.
Yeah.
Can you go wrong in Miami? Well, you can, but...
Yeah, but ordinary shouldn't go wrong.
Right.
You know.
So everybody's meeting at the airport, and they're getting their stuff together. Portia has a whole Louis Vuitton set. I'm mad at it.
Yeah.
But it's sickening. And I would never pay that kind of money for a set. I'm just saying. Even if I'm rich, I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't never know what you're gonna do until you get the money.
Right.
Yeah.
So we meet Tammy's husband, and Tammy's husband was so geeked about getting her out of his life.
Yeah, he said, "I thank you guys for taking her away. You know, I can go play golf."
See, when she was joking last week about her husband being whiter than white, I didn't know if she meant like really that he was white or he just act white, but he's white.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, y'all go together now. I see it.
Yeah,
I see it. Cause Tammy,
I think he wanted to get rid of for more than just play golf. Cause Tammy
something.
She like one of them aunts that you just can't buy a clue. That's what she remind me of.
So they get on the plane or whatever, and they finally get to the place that they staying at, which is bomb. Loved it. That John was tight. And I love the fact that Kenya actually was like, Candace, is you pregnant? You get the master. I was like, go ahead. And Kim Fields was like, I think we should go by seniority of being famous, which would be me. And I was like, point taken.
Yeah.
But they all get in there and everybody, first of all, let me back up. Shamia was there already, so she flew out earlier. She meets them in her Coming to America swimsuit. 2-piece. I said, is you meeting females or did you expect these to be the NBA?
Some men showing up.
Because I was so confused by it. And everybody was like, Candy Face was like, okay. But the house is bomb. One thing about me, if y'all ever invite me somewhere, give me an infinity pool. I loves me an infinity pool. Mm-hmm. So they picking out their rooms or whatever. Every room look nice. Shamia, they call it the thought. The thought
room. The thought quarters room.
Listen, y'all. I love Kim. But Kim is starting to get on my nerves. Why did she pick the living room?
Yeah. You could have stayed at home to sleep in the living room.
And then she was like, y'all can't use this living room because it's going to be my bedroom. Wait. You volunteered to sleep in the living room. But then you don't want nobody in the living room. Because there's another living room that y'all can sleep in.
Yeah.
I can't.
She lost me with that one. Because I ain't going on no vacation. Now, granted, when I go on vacation, I do sleep on the couch. Because sometimes them couches be nice. But I'm sleeping in a room.
Asleep on
I'm paying all that money I'm gonna get me a room.
I know that's a matter of fact. I'm gonna sleep in every bed in that piece.
Kim got to be from the country, cause that's some country stuff. You know, you ain't never been nowhere before, but she famous, but she did say she ain't never really been nowhere before. Yeah, you can tell it.
She too. What the hell?
What's going on around here?
Pop my pants.
So you can tell it. You can tell that she definitely a homebody. Ain't never been nowhere, cause she just
Yeah, she's too. But
yeah. But I'm glad that she trying to step out the box, though. I appreciate that.
I'm over it. So Kenya and them is laughing at Tammy, which I laughed my tail up, and they said she acts like olive oil. Yeah, and she walk around like this, which is true. It's like, what in the world is wrong with them? So they all get together. They say they're gonna go out on another boat trip. Y'all pray.
Oh God.
We see Kim feel she down there in total praise worship. I said, you better worship and praise him because you're gonna need it. She is missing her babies and her husband so much. She said she's only been away from them for a day.
A day.
Which I understand because, like, even with us, we don't have kids or whatever, but whenever we're away from each other, it's a great adjustment. But we don't cry and pound about it.
Yeah.
I drop you off at the airport and I come back home and I take my piece and put it inside the bed and I go sleep.
Yeah. But I appreciate Phaedra trying to help her in this transition because that is a hard transition when you used to being a homebody and then going out of your box and they have to adjust and have fun. And like she was saying, she hadn't been nowhere like this with her husband.
That's scary.
So yeah, that is definitely scary that they're, because we've witnessed people who have their marriages fine as long as the kids are there, and then the moment that them kids leave, all hell breaks loose because they never had a true marriage. Their marriage revolved around the children. So
it was a duty.
Yeah, so they really need to get on their cadoodles and they need to go to Anguilla,
they need to do something.
Bahamas, get on a cruise, like you all say, and do something because when them kids go, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on that.
Yeah,
marriage. I'm just saying, I ain't counseling nobody. But
you better counsel them.
But I'm just saying,
yeah, your life can't be wrapped up into being into a position of duty.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like anybody. Everybody can't be just mom all the time. Everybody can't be just wife all the time. You got to learn how to have a balance to it all.
Yeah. Cause when we was growing up, we didn't go on nothing extravagant, but my mom and dad would take us, places and stuff like that with them, or they'd take us over to grandma's house. Everybody got dropped off over there.
They got dropped off over there.
And they went this, they ain't having a whole lot of money, but they did do something, and I did learn from that. So we got married, we try to go somewhere, at least somewhere.
Twice a year.
Yeah, twice a year,
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's not extravagant. Sometimes it's just like, let's just go somewhere upstate or whatever. But it's always like you just have to take a pause and get away from everything else that's around you and be married, So, whatever.
Yeah, so we don't mean to be Dr. Phil, but we trying to put some excitement to this review because the show
didn't give it to us.
Nothing.
Nope. So I'm about to finish this up like in 5 minutes, I promise you. So, Kenya, y'all know Kenya told Sheree what Tammy said about her. Okay, this came out at the wrong time. By the time they get off the boat, they get to this restaurant, which was called, what was it, Barton G, which was a nice place.
Yeah, it was nice.
I love a restaurant with great presentation.
Yeah.
And Sheree pretty much confronts her about, did you say you didn't like me? Did you say that I was only married to Bob because of him playing for the Falcons?
The Falcons, yeah.
And Kenya tried to kind of play like she didn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But I'm not even going to jump on Kenya's back because the way it came out wasn't the way that Kenya said it, but either way, Kenya was being messy about it because me, personally, I would have brought both of y'all tails together and be like, look, what you tell me about her right here so we could squash this right here? I wouldn't have did that back to your, behind your back, I tell you. And
yeah, backdoor gossip.
I don't do that. I'm going to bring you together and just, because you can't say I'm going to be messy. But Tammy held her own, though.
Yeah, she ain't flinch.
No, she didn't, but that girl is weird.
Yeah. I wouldn't fool with her.
What's up with Tammy's shoe game, y'all? Why is she wearing these orthopedic shoes? And like even the shoes that she had on at the restaurant, I was looking. They were like Jesus sandals mixed with Martha Stewart special at Kmart. And I was so confused by it. I don't get it. And then the braids they were just wrong, and they fed into each other and made 2 braids. And at one time, Phaedra had them. It was riding them like a donkey. Yeah, she said. I said, I cannot. I don't know what's really happening here. I really can't talk because I need to do my hair, but
you leave Tammy alone. She just straight old school to her heart.
No, Tammy's on that stuff because she keep disappearing.
Yeah, nobody knows she be like, where's Tammy? It's like, y'all surprised that she keep disappearing? Yeah.
Only crackheads do that. And when they come back, they all like this.
Yeah.
And they want to eat. And Tammy is so hood, y'all. Because everybody else drinking that little wine, got this stuff in the glass. She got her bottle.
No, the part that got me when they were leaving the hotel, well, leaving the house, no freaking hotel. Phaedra said, where's your purse? She said, I ain't got one. I'm like, how you planning on paying for your food?
Somebody will pick up that tab. Not unless they got
That's a crackhead move right there. That's definitely a crackhead move.
We're gonna get off the crackheads. We know a little bit too much about crackheads though. So what's what we talking about? So when this thing came up with Sheree and Tammy, Kim speaks up and she was like, "What's the difference between instigation and information?" I said, "Oh Jesus!"
So go ahead, Dr. Phil.
So Kenya gets in her feelings about it because she was like, she thought that Kim was trying to comfort her. I don't think Kim was trying to comfort her, but Kim is the kind of person that, look, either we're gonna do this right or we're not gonna do this at all. So what was your point? And I get what Kim was saying, but I'm really over Kim right now because everybody's having to. Kim is that friend that you don't ever want to take anywhere because they take all the attention. Sometimes it's not on purpose, but it's just like they always need something. They always crying. They never got no money. Their boyfriend always broke up with them. Their kids is always on some bull. And there's always that friend. They got to pull another friend from the pack to kind of get them a pep rally off to the side to get them back into the pack. And by that time, the fun is over. Anybody got friends like that? I got a couple of them. That's why I don't go on girlfriends trips like that no more. I ain't been on one in 2 years.
Well, the fun was kind of over because when they went back in the restaurant, they ain't even have no seats for them at the table.
And they act unbothered too.
Yeah.
They was like, they were eating.
It was like, y'all ain't telling what's 2 more. It was like.
So Tammy comes back with two dudes. I said, did she really go pick up 2 dudes that she married?
She said one of them was her nephew.
One was her nephew. One was like the nephew friend or something.
Yeah, nephew to be.
So I was trying to figure out, I was like, are you trying to say that they together or they just like buddy and you adopted them as, you know, how we do?
But that's Tammy.
Yeah, so they get back on the boat and they decide that they're going to bring the boys.
Bring these strange and them Latin dudes and those boys. It's like, y'all in Miami, y'all don't know these dudes.
Yeah, and Candy didn't go because she was like, it's too much. And I'm glad she didn't go.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of tight quarters for a pregnant lady.
Mm-hmm.
And they get on the boat. Portia has this idea of playing Never Ever Ever.
Yeah, the shots game. I was like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
The last time, Portia, you got kicked with the shots.
So then Kenya tries to get one of the guys' attention, which is the nephew of Tammy.
Oh, Lord.
And she was like, and he was like,
hey, young buck. That's what, she ain't whistle, but she might as well.
He was like, I know you didn't.
I know you ain't just snap at me.
And it went off. I was like, what kind of episode is this?
Yeah, that was... especially after what happened last week. Maybe they slid this one in here, because we was on a high last week, but...
No.
I don't know. It
it's been bothering me because they've been hyping it up all day, all week on social media. Don't forget the Miami trip.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like
Kevin Hart said, this was pointless fire.
It was pointless. It was
fire.
I could have been asleep. But anyway, y'all, straight from the VA.
The dirty South.
2 up, 2 down.
Holla.
Don't even look at this on your DVR. Bye.